Hey, how you doing? I'm on, this is Greg. We're on day 26. So I just feel like I needed to make this video. I wouldn't say it's a struggle so much, but I don't know, I'm really kind of down on myself a little bit today. I don't know why, but things have been going really well. And like I said, I'm on day 26, but, I've taken a few bites of food and I don't know, it just makes me feel like I don't have control of the food and it scares me. So I just want to kind of try to get it out, whatever, instead of, I feel like I'm gotta hide it or something. It's really weird, and so it's like just yesterday had some really great smelling pork or whatever, and so I was drinking the broth, and I thought, well, I kind of rationalized that and let it go, and then I was sneaking bites, and I didn't really eat that much yesterday, but then today I'm like, without even really thinking, I opened up the fridge and grabbed a few bites of it again from the leftovers, and so it's just kind of, I wouldn't say it's a setback. It's probably just an awareness of the problem. This is part of the problem. It's just, food has such a grasp on me, and I don't want to stop. I'm so close to 30 days, and I'm really debating on going to 60. I think I'm probably part of that fear of the 60 is what this is about. Uh, 30 really hasn't been that bad. I mean, 26 has not been that bad. I mean, Thursday will be on 30 days for me, and I've really done very well. I'm probably over 20 pounds down. I've measured my belly the other day. It's down 4 inches. I mean, my belt today, I was putting my pants on, and it slipped another notch. And I mean, I'm down. I've got 2 notches left, and and it was like thinking back, when have I had a skinnier belt? I've always had a belt that was too short and barely could fit the end. And now it's down 3 to 4 notches of what it was just beginning of the year. So I don't want to get so discouraged that I get off track, and but I do miss food. I'm saying, it's not. It hasn't been that hard when other people are eating, but sometimes I just feel if I'm left alone with it, I'm worried about it myself. So I don't know what to do really, except just keep going and just kind of say it, own it, and move forward. And I'm still juicing. Juices still taste good. I'm still enjoying it. Actually, I had a few people that are starting to ask about it. A few people noticing something different, but not quite sure. It's almost like they notice something, but I'm still heavy enough that they don't want to ask. So, another month of that, it should be people start noticing, and that'll be supportive. But I just kind of beat myself up a little bit about taking a few bites, and maybe I'm getting too comfortable around other people's food or something. I don't know. I just, over the big picture, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still just. I mean, it happened about an hour or so ago, and I've just been beating the crap out of myself about it ever since. So it did taste good, but anyway. So I don't know. Still moving forward. Going to hit the 30 days. But I really am worried about the food afterwards. I want to go, and I really feel like to commit to a whole food diet, food-based, all food diet with maybe a little bit of meat in there, but I don't want to be meat every day, just a few times a week at the most, and maybe even go back to the vegetarian diet. Been very influenced by the Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead video, also the Knives Over Forks video. I'm sorry, Forks Over Knives video, and then some things about the food industry and stuff like that. So just if you get on Netflix, you'll start seeing them, and they all are connected. And it just makes me so aware of how much I need to change this process. But it's not always easy, and this is the past day or so struggling a little, and so. I think it's because I'm at this crossroad. I've got to decide: do I stop at 30 and start eating, get on into the good food thing, which isn't bad. That won't be a bad thing. Or do I continue? So the next few days, I may be fighting for a struggle, which I think if I'm struggling with it, my inclination is actually to push forward and say, well, okay, if that's what you're fighting, then that's where the solution may be. And so that's kind of where I'm leaning. And, and I've actually talking to somebody yesterday. It's going to start juicing probably. So it's, people that know about it are asking about it. And so I want to be able to help people too, as well as myself. But I haven't really reached out much about it outside of the home and a few friends. And I really don't get much feedback from anyone. I'm kind of, I wouldn't say do it secretly, but I'm not out in the cafeterias and drinking a juice in front of everybody. I mean, it's really when I'm either at home or I'm juicing on a break, drinking my juice. So again, my wife has been the support that's helping me make it this far, but I still need the strength within myself, and that's coming. I mean, it's coming, but it's really things like this little, I guess, little slip or whatever it's a little scary to me, and so I was gonna sit down and blog about it, but I'm just irritated, and so I just thought I'd try to throw a video together and go with it. So, I want it to be perfect and you know blemish free, but this is a hard process to alter what my habits, my behaviors, cultural habits, behaviors, and you know group gatherings and all that. I mean, there's so many dynamics that are just like in your face, and sometimes I'm not going to get through them perfect. So I got to give myself a break on that. And sorry, the light's a little weird where I picked, but that's where I'm at today. I'll juice tonight, keep going. I'm hitting 30. I'm not stopping. And but I'm feeling a little weakness around food because I kind of miss it. But I want to accomplish this. I don't want to feel like I read a few blogs about people who did well, then they went back and they failed and gained the way back. I don't want to do that. I so do not want to do that. I want to succeed here. But I probably haven't totally convinced myself of that or let myself believe that. And so there's a lot of, I think I've just been hit by some of the emotional struggles, and some of that crap is just coming up. And so all in all, it's been good, but that's kind of been a little speed bump for me the past day or so. So I guess I got to be on guard with that and see where that challenge or struggle comes. So if you're still on it, keep going. I'm sure you see the benefits, but I don't want to paint the rosy picture that it's been effortless. But today I was watching some videos that have been really good about some people facing the struggles and some are successful and some were not. So I feel like overall I got to give myself credit. I'm doing great, and the weight's coming off, the clothes are getting baggy, and reaching the goals. And like I said, nothing in the past has ever worked like this for me. But I want the long term success. I don't want to be a year from now going through the same thing at the same weight or heavier. And I mean, this is the commitment to a lifestyle change, and it's not just the juice. The juice is the buffer to get me to where I can eat the better food and I can exercise better, because it's so hard to exercise sometimes, or it's so hard to fit in my on my bike and stuff like that. I want to be able to use the stuff, and I want to feel good. I'm feeling a little more confident. I can see I'm changing a little. So just enjoying the celebration of the good things, but also being aware of the struggle. So that's kind of where I'm at. So keep going, face it, face the demons, and you can be victorious. So thank you. Have a great day.